Today I'm here at Muscle Shoals High School in Muscle Shoals, Alabama to encourage and inspire teachers for their spring professional development. I'm going to tell them a little bit about my philosophy in the classroom and about my journey through chronic illness and through survival of a stroke. So I hope today is going to go well. I know that the teachers are looking forward to it, and I can't wait to speak with them about their classroom experiences. I don't take myself too seriously, but I take the art of living seriously, and it's just as well. Because for someone who is critically ill, laughter can be the best medicine. That I've learned the hard way. When I was 12 years old, I was diagnosed with lupus, but I had a choice at 12 years old. When my doctor told me, you may not be able to do the things that other sixth graders are doing with their lives. It's a heavy thing to tell a child. And I thought, I'm not dead yet. And so I'll live until I die. And not die before. I have to ask you, if you're not choosing laughter in your situation, what are you choosing instead? If you're not choosing to live, what are you choosing instead? Find the humor in everything, And I'm not talking about sarcasm, and I'm not talking about making fun of other people. You know I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being lighthearted when you can be. Because even in the gloomiest, darkest situations, we can find joy. We can find reasons to be grateful. Reasons to laugh. Now, I would never belittle grief or loss. And some people in this room have experienced those things. It's difficult to laugh during those times. I'm not saying to push your troubles aside. I'm just saying that one way to lift yourself, to move through your troubles in the best way, to get to the other side, is by trudging along on a bridge of laughter. I'm not being flippant about trauma either, because I know how hard it can be to laugh sometimes. Even with the chemotherapy, my lupus became worse and eventually began attacking my brain. Now, you can transplant kidneys, and that was one option for me if the chemotherapy did not work. But how do you transplant a brain stem? You don't. It's over. And that's where my stroke occurred, in my brain stem and on the lower left hemisphere. I left my college campus and drove home for a week to get some rest. And I was in my own home, thank goodness, when I had the stroke, because my mother was right there when I fell and couldn't move. And she kept asking me questions, and I could speak at the time. The speaking was the last to go. I did have my eyes open when the stroke initially occurred, but I could not move my arms or legs. And my mother thought maybe I was faking because I was laughing. It was a shock response, which shows really how deeply laughter is in my bones, when the first thing my body does when in intense trauma is just starting to laugh. I kept thinking, this is silly. I can't move. It's kind of funny. What in the world's going on? And she called 911, and the ambulance came, and hearing sirens in the street. Every day, we don't think about the person who's listening for them to come to them. But I listened for the sirens to come to me, my sirens.
Hey, I'm Abby Willingham. I'm a senior at Muscle Shoals High School, and today I really enjoyed the presentation. Miss Maples actually made me cry. She brought me to tears. She was so inspiring and so touching, and I just really enjoyed every bit of it.
My name is Jordan Ellis. I'm also a senior at Muscle Shoals High School, and I'm planning on majoring in education. So hearing Miss Maples today and what she had to say about teachers and how she became a teacher was really inspiring to me, really spoke to me a lot.
My name's Sarah Fields.
And I'm Brooke Petrie.
And we're interns from the University of North Alabama, and that presentation was amazing. I have to say, it really influenced what I'm going to do in my classroom.
It was absolutely phenomenal. She is a very inspiring person, and in the classroom we're going to bring lots of joy to our students.
I'm Marion Mims, ISS, Alternative School Director for Muscle Shoals City Schools. And the presentation today was very inspirational. I gained a lot from what the speaker spoke on. As far as individual students, I think you have to teach students from the heart on an individual basis. You can't just directly teach from a test because you have kids come from different backgrounds and different environments. And the number one thing is to teach for kids to understand and be successful in the future.
So as academic physicians, let's give transfusions of hope and joy through little moments of laughter every day. Be laughers. Let laughter be the hallmark of your classroom. Let it be hung in your hallways. And remember always that joy is a treasure worth excavating. It is the least expensive gift that we could ever give our students. And yet, it is the one that is worth the most.
Hi, I'm Jeff Wooten, Superintendent of the Muscle Shoals City Schools. Today we held a professional development day for our staff, and we had Nika Maples as our speaker. I was very excited about being able to bring Nika here for our teachers to hear, and after hearing her presentation and her passion for education and the positive comments from our staff and teachers that heard her speak today, I'm very pleased to have had her and would like to have her back again at some time in the future.
What a wonderful presentation that was. So motivational, so uplifting, and really gave me the reminder that I need to laugh and love my kids. Loved it.
I really enjoyed Nika Maples' talk today. It was very inspirational. It really spoke to my heart as an educator, and also spoke to me personally that I need to laugh more, see the bright side of things, and I just really enjoyed it.
I just wanted to make a few comments on this morning's presentation from our speaker, Ms. Nika Maples. She was outstanding and excellent.
She gave some very emotional testimonies in her presentation, and as far as what she said, the best thing that I got from her presentation is when she said that we are academic physicians and that the students are the intensive care unit and that our school is the hospital, and that we should be working toward giving transfusions to our students, something that's going to help them in life.